All right, brand new adventure. We're out this evening. We have a couple hours, maybe at least an hour, and we are at a site where Billy has found some pretty cool stuff in the past. Why don't you tell us about it, Billy?
I found a Arabic coin that dates to 1695. The guy who identified it for us said that, and it was pirate coin is what he called it. It can be traced back to a pirate called Henry Morgan.
He's pretty famous.
Yes, and he stole it out of the Mediterranean, and it's made its way, according to the email that the guy sent and the paperwork that he sent, it made its way to Nassau, and then up here half the crew went to England and the other half came to the colonies. And if I remember reading it right, all the ones that went to England got hung. And then most of them are in New England. I think there's 14 or 15 of them in the U.S. that have been found.
Of the coins.
Of the coins that have been found. And only 2 have been outside of New England.
Wow.
And mine's one of those 2. And
that's awesome. I mean, so they captured a ship that had a bunch of those coins on there and divvied them up. And
yeah. And I talked to the guy on the phone, and he said one of the reasons why those coins aren't, you can't find a lot of them is because they knew if they got caught with them, they knew they were a pirate, because they're Arabic coins, and we weren't doing a lot of trading with Arabs at that time. So they just melted them down and turned them into other stuff.
Oh, cool. So you think we might find one?
Yeah.
I mean, it's possible, because they're not like gigantic, right? They're
no, the one I found was just, it was cut and about the size of your pinky nail, but I mean, there's
it could be more of them out there.
A lot of good stuff has come out here. We found a lot of silver cuff buttons. I found some big old button with a blue stone in it, it has silver on it. This just feels loaded.
Nice. Was loaded. Still could have some stuff.
And
a pirate lived here. That's the cool part.
Yeah,
so,
yeah.
That's awesome.
And everything that's been found here dates to the same time. Like I've got a button, or not a button, but a buckle that dates to about the 1690s to early 1700s, and it came out of this field too. So.
Well, let's give it a shot before the sun goes down. It's going down pretty fast, isn't it?
Yeah.
All right, let's do it, man.
Okay.
Here's my first target, and I went ahead and dug it because I thought it might be a buckshot. You can see there's got a sprue on there. That's where they poured it in a mold, and that's where they snipped it out of the mold right there. Well, it would come out of the mold and have a thing sticking up on top, and they'd cut that off. So yeah, so it's a good period piece. Could be 1600s, early 1700s. Billy says there's a lot of these out here, but we're gonna have to dig these signals too, because you never know. I mean, it could be one of those little Arabic silver coins. They're pretty small, so I'm not sure exactly what they're going to sound like. Billy did say he found a cob over there as well, Spanish cob. Now I'm going to talk a little bit less because we only have about an hour before the sun gets down, below the horizon. I just found a little piece of melted lead. I mean, that's probably from when they were making those buckshot. That could have gone to like a blunderbuss or something. Also, did want to show you this. This is a field of red clover. This is volunteer, meaning it came up from seed that was here last year. And this particular farm plants a lot of this for the wildlife. So that's red clover, kind of neat. I guess you can make flour out of it too, when it goes to seed. Although I've never done anything quite like that. Cool little plant. I got a little something here. It looks like it might be brass. You know what? That might be like a watch winder, I think. I'm thinking that's what that is. Yeah, sure it is. So this is a little watch winder. It's got a design on it, cute little design. And it would have had a thing coming out here that you would have spun to wind a watch. I'm like pretty sure that's what that is. Nice little design. So cool little relic. We're getting up to where the house actually stood. A lot more iron in here. And again, I'm just going to keep digging because I just want to try to find one of those coins. And the bugs are so bad, it's absolutely miserable out here. You just look at my arm, you see little gnats all over them, and they're just biting the heck out of me. And they're all in my eyes. It's not fun, but we're going to find a silver coin that has some Arabic stuff on it. It's going to be really cool. A little squeakaroonie in here. Okay. Oh, it's in here. I can hardly keep my eyes open. There's so many gnats, biting gnats all over me. Oh, looky! Awesome! That, my friend, is a button. That's a nice Tomback button right there. Shank's broken on the back, but it's a pretty one. Look at those gnats. Oh my gosh, they're horrible. I might not last too much longer. They're tearing me up. Yeah, I'm a wimp. Those things are so bad. They're just, I couldn't even dig anymore. Let me get some bug spray, like aftershave. Yeah, it smells good. Oh my God. Man, that's the worst I've ever seen them, I think. I've never been that uncomfortable. Let's get back to digging. A little mid-tone signal here. I don't know if it's going to be a piece of lead or a little button. I don't think it's anything too huge. All right, got it in my hand. Hopefully it's not a pull tab. I did find one of those. Oh, can you see me now? I did see find one earlier. Okay, it's in here. Uh-oh, pretty small. See if it's in here. Ready? Yep, it's in here. So that could be a piece of lead. Right there. All right, so what we have there is a little piece of buckshot or swan shot, for birds. Not really, could go either way actually. But yeah, not a great find, but at least it's not a nail. Awesome. Got another one of those little like buckshots, or that could actually be a pistol bullet, I guess, but it's got the sprue on it, so we know that's a nice old one, a little handmade one. So that's a pretty good little find right there. A lot of the big squeakers are, been vacuumed up by Billy and his buds, but I'm happy finding these two. Well, let's get a silver coin. What do you say?
Oh, piece of ruler, engineer's ruler. I've got just about the whole thing already. Keep finding it, we'll be able to put it back together.
That was like a folding thing,
yeah,
like a compass, or not a compass, but a square.
Yeah, that's
what do they call them? Yeah.
Engineer's ruler is what I was told it was. And I've got the piece where it hinges, and it still hinges back and forth, but you can see the numbers.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. I got this.
Yeah, is that part of it?
I think it's part of a shotgun shell, maybe.
Cut brass.
Well, we got a couple more minutes. It's getting low, but what do you think? Just like one more silver coin?
Yeah.
Okay, so got another musket ball, kind of a small caliber. Probably get about 2 or 3 more targets out of the ground, and then we're gonna have to scoot because we have to get back to camp before it gets dark and start making some food and drinking some beer. Beer. The cause of and solution to all of life's problems. Testing 1, 2. Well, the sun's still going down. I think Billy went back to the truck to rest his feet. So a couple more targets. We got a musket ball here, maybe chewed up a little bit, but it's a musket ball. What we're going to do is just we're going to work our way along this edge right here where they recently cleared it, so it's probably not been detected too much in the past. All right, a couple more targets. It's always a couple more. I think we just got a little button, maybe. Yeah, okay, so we got no, I think maybe it's a base of a shotgun shell. Never mind, that's the primer right there. That was half a button. Oh well. So I'm not sure what this thing is, but it gives a really good signal. I thought it might be like a finger ring at first, but now I think it's more like a cap to something. Almost back to the truck, and I saw that, and that gave me a start. That is a snake skin. A little snake was out here not too long ago, and he shed himself. There's his eyeballs. Look at that. See his eye? That's his head. See his eyes. Like we got another musket ball. That's a beauty right there. Look at that baby. That's just round as round can be. That's good enough to eat. Put a little bit of heavy cream on there. Some good whipping cream, and yes, indeedy. Alrighty, well, we're going to head on out of here. Like I said, we have to get some food cooking, right?
Yeah, I've got to get some more.
And you look like you're doing better. You change your shoes, so yeah. So we're going to head on out of here and get some supper and some well, adult beverages, and we'll start again tomorrow. What do you say? I think we did pretty good for the short amount of time we're here, although we didn't get one of those rare silver coins. So it was next year, though, isn't there? Yeah. We'll see you then. Well, maybe before next year, but you know what I mean.